What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of Meta Air Riders, where I will be going over some meta combos in Kirby Air Riders, specifically for the air ride mode. And today we are going to go over Waddle Dee in the Bulk Star. This is a combo used by a lot of people. It's very popular because Waddle Dee just pairs really well with the Bulk Star. It raises your defense and it gives you extra speed, so you're just going to kind of plow through everything when you use your ult on Waddle Dee. And you get a lot of top speed, and his stats really help you with cornering and stuff like that, so it's a really good combo. A lot of people love this one, which is why we're playing it today and showcasing it. I will cut away to when we get to the match. Alright, and here we go. Getting into our first game here. Checkered Knights. Okay, the Bulk Star is okay on Checkered Knights. It can get through those shortcuts at the beginning, and it can kinda get through the turning section, but not entirely. It's gonna struggle with that a little bit. But it can take the shortcut at the end as well. So overall, shortcut, or the Bulk Star is decent on this map. It's not bad for sure. But there are definitely some better stars on Checkered Knights. Anyway, starting off here, you want to always try to keep as much boost as you can in the Bulk Star, just so you don't run out, obviously. And you can see here, I'm kind of spiraling off the track, just because the Bulk Star cannot turn that fast, but you make up for it with this top speed. And that's kind of the whole point to the Bulk Star. Now, when I play in the Bulk Star, I try to never go under that third bar, because I think the way the game works is every little bar you go under, you get less boost. So you want to try to always remain on the top fourth of the bar, so you get the most speed possible when you're in the Bulk Star. And Snuggles is up here on Rick and the Wagon, another very good combo. And yeah, we're just going to delay as long as possible here, because there's not really a better time to use my ult. We're going to try to turn inward a bit this time. And yeah, still going off the track right there, but we do get out of there a little faster, so. And yeah, that Rick's using his ult. He's just in the lead for the whole game, so it's going to be rough trying to catch up to him. But hey, we're pretty close. He quickspin me. That's GG. Solid second place finish. Can't be too mad about it. I'm thinking about doing more games, like 4 or 5 games per video, because I don't think 3 really showcase enough everything the combo can do. But yeah, Bulk Star, Checkered Knights, you can do okay, but it's definitely not the best Bulk Star map, I'll say that. Alright, second game here. Unfortunately, we have 2 bots in this one, I'm pretty sure, but we're still going to play it out anyway. Beanstalk Park is an interesting one on the Bulk Star. It actually does a lot better than you might think, and I will show you why. Because you want to try to jump for this, but you're not going to get it, but then you're going to get sent up here every time. So that's how you want to do that, so it sends you up like that, which is crazy tech. And then you can kind of quick spin boost off of these side turns to go a lot faster. Then you want to take the rail at the end. You're going to have a really easy time controlling yourself to get on that rail. Now this Marks is trailing me really well in the Battle Chariot. Unfortunately, I'm getting hit right there, but it just kind of is what it is. Hopefully we pull away a little bit right here. Again. Oh, I hit the rail that time. I didn't know you could actually hit the rail, but again, you want to just always go for the rail because you can fly up to it even if you miss it, so... We're gonna get a lot of speed here and control, thankfully. Unfortunately, I missed the wall right there, which means we're gonna miss the grind rail, but we're still gonna have a 10-yard advantage here. So we should end up winning. And on Beanstalk Park, always brake at the very end there and just fall immediately. You don't want to risk a bad landing coming around off that platform. But yeah, solid win there. Beanstalk Park on the Bolt Star is actually crazy. For the world record run of all courses in this game, the Bulk Star is actually used on Beanstalk, so... We found that one super quickly. Alright, Celestial Valley. Interesting one. So, obviously, you're not going to be able to take the shortcuts most of the time. And again, you see here, I'm trying to keep myself on that top fourth of the boost, just so I get the most speed out of it. Also, always try to take ramps and stuff, just so you maintain your boost. But yeah, you see here, I get no height, so we're going to have to take the bottom route. I think what's really interesting here is you can actually hit this rail, and you can get to the second one. So you could actually take that shortcut on the Bulk Star, which is crazy. And then we're going to, again, quick spin boost around that corner. We're just going to plow through all the enemies here because we're in the Bulk Star. And then we get a good landing on the rail too. So overall, other than that one shortcut section, the Bulk Star actually does pretty well in this map. I don't even have my ult yet because I've been in the lead for so long, but we're going to pop it immediately because there's not going to be much track left here. And there we go. That's a victory. Not even going to touch the controller now, just let it play out. Yep. Bulk Star does better than you would think on Celestial Valley as well. And I put the Bulk Star as B on my tier list just because it's a little hard to control. But once I learned about quick spin boosting, I realized that the Bulk Star has a lot more potential. So that it does have going for it. If it takes a while to get into the next game, I will skip. But we might get in pretty quickly here. We'll see. Oh, Siberian Highway. Okay, okay. This one is really interesting on the Bulk Star because the Bulk Star is the only car where you want to take the big route instead of the small route. Because the Bulk Star does not really, like, turn properly on the small route for some reason, and you can't accelerate the right way, so you need to take the big route, which is super interesting. I missed my quick spin boost right there, by the way. We see another Rick and a Wagon Star ahead of us. A little laggy right here, but yeah. You're gonna see me take this path up here and then quick spin boost around there. We're gonna do the same thing over here. And that is a lot faster. Unfortunately, I quick spinned into the ground, and whenever you do that, you're gonna lose all your boost. So you never want a bad landing in the Bulk Star. It is horrible for you. But at least I can show that now. So if you're ever wondering why you don't have boost in the Bulk Star, that is probably why. Now, we should be able to save our ult until we get across the rail here, which is really good because you get a ton of speed off this, and then you go into the other section, you get a ton of speed off it as well. This Rick is so far ahead or something. I don't know. How am I in third? Okay, I see now. I got a flash, but I wasn't able to use it. Oh, my game is so laggy. Hopefully we're able to get a decent finish here. I don't know what's going on with my game, man. I don't know where these people are. See, like, they're in front of me, they're behind me. Like, get off your McDonald's Wi-Fi, bro. But yeah, showcasing there why you want to take the big route instead of the small route with the Bulk Star, which is really interesting because most of the time you do not want to take the big route. But if you take the small route there, every time you have to boost around the corner, the Bulk Star is going to have to really slowly accelerate again. So I'm glad I could showcase that. And one of the best things about the Bulk Star is at the end of this map, you are going to soar above everything. So you'll see that with me and Rick here. We are going to go way faster than everyone as long as we can stay on the blimps. Sometimes it's a little hard to. And you're going to see right here that I don't have so much boost, but you have to still move forward with the Bulk Star. Like, you can't waste all your time charging. It just kind of is what it is. Alright, so we're going to do another game here, because that last one didn't go too well. I got 4th place. Unfortunately, it was on Steam Gus Forge, and I tried to use my ult, like, late, and then I ramped off the, there's a platform with a ring that you're supposed to use to go to the boost. I ramped off that platform and sank straight into the lava. I came up the platform and I hit the ramp because I'm trying to save my boost. And I fly all the way up to the top section, which is not where you want to be with the Bulk Star on that map, which kind of screwed me over, so that's unfortunate. But we're going to play another game here. Hopefully it goes a little better than that one, so I don't have to play a 7th game. But yeah, I try to make sure the games that I record on here are good games and not that I'm showing you guys bad gameplay. Support PvP is somebody I've played a lot. Alright, sixth and hopefully final game here on Mount Amber Falls. So, on this map, you might have a little bit of an advantage because most of it is going to be grounded, which is kind of where the Bulk Star excels. And you're going to be able to take the quick spin boost off of these round turns right here. Seems like a lot of people know about the shortcut. I'm getting buttered, bro. Unfortunately, we're not going to have a lot of boost here, but we'll be using our ult as late as possible, as usual, on this map. And here we go. Quick spin boost here. It's going to be a little hard to see because of that no RDD ult. But swerving to the right here, taking the lead, we end up winning that one. Because nobody can follow us over there. So, that was a good game. I'll put that one up instead. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope this video kind of showed off the way you're supposed to play the Bulk Star and why Waddle Dee on it is a really amazing combo. Like the extra defense and the little speed boost you get are insane with the Bulk Star. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.